I'm State Representative Justin Simmons of the 131st District, and welcome to my latest legislative update. Today, we are looking at manufacturing here in Allentown, and we are at Artistic Toys. We are joined by the president of Artistic Toys, Jim Sochi. Hi, Jim. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
To start off the interview, what kind of toys do you make here at Artistic?
Artistic Toy manufactures stuffed plush toys.
Okay. What is the process from the original idea to the final product?
Well, there are two processes or two main product categories that we manufacture. One is our stock line of product and the other is completely custom. The process is quite different for each type of product. A stock product is something we carry in inventory, and a customer would call us and say, "Oh, we want a teddy bear. Can you put our logo on it and send it out to our customer?" We say, "Sure, no problem." In about 10 days, usually about 100-piece minimum for a product, we would either do it here ourselves. We would actually print the logo, assemble the product, and then ship it out to the customer. Whereas with a custom toy, where what would happen about 120 days it would take, we would actually go out. The customer would send us. You may be familiar with the Android from Google. From the image of the Android that you see on the phones, we would then go ahead and take that image. We have our designer actually sew and stitch the first prototype. That goes out for approval, and then we send it off to the factory for mass production. And about 120 days later, we've got several thousand of these droids that are ready to ship to the customer. So,
are you more in the business of wholesale or retail?
This would be wholesale through distributors. So we have a nationwide distributor force, roughly about 100,000 different distributor salespeople. It probably makes up about 20,000 or so different companies. And they would contact us. So it's really more, they're promotional products. That's what our toys are. Unlike toys you might see in retail or in shops like that, this is all for marketing campaigns.
Are there any specific products that you make that I would recognize or someone on the street would recognize?
Oh, absolutely. I think some of them here, I think everybody recognizes Snoopy. And Snoopy is a brand ambassador for MetLife. So one of the products that we make are this Snoopy. So I think everyone would recognize that. The Android for Google we've done, and also I think everyone locally is familiar with Wawa. So we've done Wawa Shorties, they have a goose, different things like that. So those are more the custom products that we make. Locally, there's lots of, companies that use a teddy bear in their promotional marketing campaigns. So,
what made you want to work in this industry?
I was really inspired by the creativity and the entrepreneurial spirit of the original owner of the company. Back in 2005, I met Art Ravitz, and Artie has been manufacturing toys for over 25 years. And when I met him and I saw his product, some of his creative products, which he created this very unique reversible puppet. It was a bull into a bear. And he sold it to Wall Street, and it was a huge success. And on top of that, he also actually designed the first cowless signboard for Chick-fil-A. And looking at his past success and recognizing there was a big potential for stuffed toys in promotional marketing. So it was something very different. It was very unique. It was complicated in the sense of international importing and assembly. There was real tangible things, and looking as a CPA coming into the business world, it was really kind of my dream to own my own company. I just said, you know what, there is something real special here, and that's what it was.
Where do you see the future of this industry?
I think that it's about suppliers and distributors working together. We have to maintain profitability. We have to make each other's lives difficult. It's challenging because the supply chain is getting easier to navigate by, I'll say, just about anyone. There's a lot of people that, with the internet and with buying products online, they say, well, I can just go to this website and buy this product. It's very challenging. That makes our jobs more difficult because I was talking to your guys earlier, and I said you'd be amazed about how many small details and steps we have to go through to get this logo approved and on a product. Whereas the internet makes it very easy, and I think the perceptions of what it takes to custom manufacture a product, the time it takes to do that and imprint it. So we're really challenged with becoming more efficient and showing our value to our distributors who are then resell to their customers. So it's a long supply chain.
Well, why did you pick Allentown?
Well, Allentown was a natural pick for me. I grew up in the area. Like you, I went to Southern Lehigh High School, and I was in Philadelphia for a number of years, and then moved back to be closer to family. And originally purchased a company was in Easton, Pennsylvania, to improve some work conditions from the original facility, and to be closer to home because we live in Macungie. We landed here in Allentown.
Where do you sell your products?
We sell our products nationwide, and actually you could even say globally. Like I said, there's a distributor network throughout the United States, also in Canada. And when we sell to global companies such as MetLife and others that we've actually shipped products to Japan, Saudi Arabia, Australia. So the products go everywhere.
How do you deal with trade regulations?
We're pretty fortunate right now with importing to the United States. It's duty free. There's no tariffs or taxes to import our product line into the United States. When we go into other countries, it's different. Like England or Europe, there are some tariffs and trades, but we don't really. It's not a primary market, and I think it's just sort of acceptable in those countries, so they don't mind paying the additional.
How many employees do you have here?
On average, seasonally, about 12 full-time employees.
Any environmental standards that you have to meet in this facility?
Not in this facility. I mean, the primary manufacturing is going on, overseas in China, and that's really where all of our manufacturing is done. There are a lot of social accountability standards and things like that the factories comply with that we check in on and get certificates of compliance and things like that.
What exactly is done at this facility here in Allentown?
Well, we do the sales side of it. We build the custom prototypes. So we have a designer that if you'd send us a picture of something or an illustration, we would actually cut and sew and stitch that first prototype that would go to the customer for approval and for order. That's the custom side of our business. The stock side of our business is more just. We have the inventory of teddy bears in the back, and we just set them up with the logos and the T-shirts and assemble them. So the physical assembly, imprinting, that's what we're doing here. And I think that's somewhat of a confusion for people of what business we're in. We're actually in the printing business. We're in the business of printing logos and information on teddy bears.
What are the major issues you face as a business?
Well, the major issues, outside of a flattening supply chain is product safety. Product safety has been a huge. There've been a lot of improvements made, but there's been a lot. It's been very burdensome regulations. Every product that we manufacture is independently product safety tested, and it's quite costly, as you might imagine, for every single product. And there's some congressional things in process right now to kind of streamline that process because it's every time there's a lot. Like if we were to make 5,000 of these, every 5,000 piece order, you need another test. That could be another $600 to $1,000 per product, per order. So it really starts adding up, and when you have a line of 300 different products that you're bringing in, it adds up very costly. So,
Jim, if anyone would want to get in contact with your business, how would they do so?
Believe it or not, we don't sell to just anyone. We sell through promotional products distributors. So most likely, someone on the street or a local business wouldn't contact us directly. But if it's a promotional products distributor, they would contact us. Our phone number is 484-788-0888, or they could visit our website, artistictoy.com. However, we work through a channel of distributors.
Anything else you'd like to add regarding your business or industry?
Yeah, actually, what I wanted to share with you is, a little bit about the promotional products industry. I sent you. I'm not sure if you received it. I sent you a package that had "Take the Tiger by the Tail" for Promotional Products Work Week.
Okay.
Just advocating, our industry and the power of a promotional product. How it's, there's many useful ways of using the product, and it's cost effective, targeted marketing, advertising that any company can use, political, non-political, and also emphasizing how many jobs our industry creates, especially here in Pennsylvania. I printed this out for you to take along with you, but in summary, for Pennsylvania, the promotional products industry employs about 20,000 people, and also about $2 billion of revenue. So
Wow,
it's pretty substantial, and that equates to about 10% of the promotional products industry throughout the country. We're an industry that's about $18 billion and about 432,000 jobs.
Wow.
So
Wow.
just wanted
Wouldn't
to
think of that in the world.
And it's a perception. There's definitely a perception of outside our industry that we're kind of trinkets and trash. It's throwaway items, pens, and bumper stickers. Things that I'm sure that you guys are part of your marketing arsenal. But they are really truly effective, and promotional products do work. And just getting that message out there about what we do, this is helpful.
Great. Well, thank you, Jim, for joining us today. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us today at Artistic Toys here in Allentown. Please join me next time for my next legislative report. I'm State Representative Justin Simmons of the 131st District.